Are you ready to hang up the phone on 2019? 'Cause so am I. But before we do that, let's take a walk down memory lane and look at all of my memories from the year. So if you got VIP passes to the show, follow me and I'll show you around backstage. Brr. We're gonna start with January 2019. I started off January 1st, 2019 with a pumpkin pie disaster. Here's a photo of what I cooked on January 1st, 2019. First meal of the year. Off to a great start. There was also a polar vortex in the Midwest, which was freezing. Another fun memory from January was going to Breckenridge Ski Resort for a ski trip.
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up.
Happy February! February was a month filled with fashion. Me and my work bestie, Mallory, worked on lots of projects with the Mall of America. We did a prom photo shoot, glitz and glam. We did a spring photo shoot, in February. Mallory actually built and steamed a tent as a prop for the male model to lay in, which was iconic.
Staying with you last night instead of going down to find trouble. That's just trouble.
And last but not least, I was on Twin Cities Live Television showcasing Valentine's fashion. So it was a fashion-filled February.
I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love.
A lot of things happened in March. I turned 23 years old and I threw a Hollywood red carpet A-listers only party at my house. Here's a photo of the red carpet. All my decorations were bought at the Dollar Tree because I was trying to be budget friendly even though it was Hollywood. But I ended up losing my phone that night, so my birthday ended up costing me over $1,000. Me and my dad also went to South Beach, Miami, Florida. It was major spring break vibes. We went to the beach and you couldn't even see the ocean because there was such a mass amount of people standing there. But it was really fun. I also went to Chicago to visit my friend Sarah, who lives there, for St. Patrick's Day weekend. And we had a really lucky time. The only bad thing that happened in March was that I burned my finger with a hot pan of oil. So if you have sensitive eyes, please turn away from the camera because I'm going to show you my burn blister. Yuck! Ew! Nasty! I had to wear gauze wraps around 2 of my fingers for a month, and I had to tell everyone that I broke my fingers because I was too embarrassed to say that I burned them.
Been waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Hell no, been waiting too long.
Everyone knows you can't start April without pranks, because on April Fool's Day, it's my favorite day of the year. This year I did a ton of pranks, but my favorite was sticky noting my roommate's car, which ended up backfiring later on me because she shredded all of the post-it notes and scattered them all over my bedroom floor. So, next year, I'll get revenge. I joined 2 softball teams. One was a random team I found online and the other was with my friend Courtney. So we were ballin'. Also, March Madness was being hosted in Minneapolis, so there was a lot of festivities going on, including free concerts. So me and my friends got tickets for the Chainsmokers. We got VIP somehow, and you had to be in line by 6 p.m. and we got there at 6:01. I'm not even kidding, a minute late. And this bodyguard crossed his arms in front of us and said, "Sorry, general admission line." And we went to the general admission line, but we didn't want to stay there. So we snuck our way into the VIP line. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Your heart for takeaway.
In May, Lauren and I went to visit Miranda in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for her birthday and to see a Brewers game. And she claims Wisconsin tailgates harder than Minnesota does. So I was about to show up and see what's going on, and it ended up pouring rain. So we grilled some burgers and hot dogs and ate them inside our car. So I don't know if I believe that Wisconsin tailgates harder, because you gotta see it to believe it. Now it's June and we're halfway through 2019. Wowza. Wow. Ariana Grande vibes. I went to my friend Natalie's bachelorette party. She rented a limo, we rode around the town, pimped out, went to some wineries and a really good restaurant. My brother also started an internship for Amazon, so he was in Seattle for the summer, and me and my dad visited him during Father's Day weekend. Hey, what is up, you guys? I also went to the Cody Co show at the end of June. It was a really funny show. I recommend seeing it. Tiny Meat Gang.
From the breaking of the day to the middle of the night, I try to forget about you, baby, and I try when I think of you as someone else, and I don't know why.
July was one of my favorite months because of the week-long vacation I took to Seattle with Lauren and Miranda. Me and Mallory were also background actors in a music video. And the music video theme was Old Century Gothic. So here's some photos from that music video that has yet to be released. August, the summer was coming to an end. Got to work on another Mall of America fashion project on a cabin island in Wisconsin for the fall photo shoot. I was also a background actress in a 50s themed music video. It was at a diner. I also went to the Minnesota State Fair, and I like to include this because it's the day I regret every single year. Because I always feel the need to spend tons and tons and tons and tons of money on fried food, but you just can't say no to it all, so I end up giving in, and then on the next day my belly is so sore it's about to pop, and I'm broke. But was it worth it? Probably.
Simple as can be, I got your hands in mine. You don't have to listen carefully, I'll tell you 1,000 times.
In September, I flew to Los Angeles and I worked on a vintage fashion event with an amazing team. I stayed downtown LA. There was a rooftop pool. It was really cool. I met people from Australia, New Zealand, Italy, Romania. In October, me and Mallory took a little trip up north to the Northern Shore, and we saw amazing fall colors. I also got the chance to work with Claire, a Minneapolis stylist, on really cool projects. We worked on a photo shoot with Target and then Minneapolis Bridal Magazine. I am very grateful that I got the chance to work with her on some projects. I also volunteered at the Twin Cities Film Fest, which was really cool to learn more about the community and what people are doing with their film projects.
Roxanne.
In November, me and my friend Lauren moved all the way to California. Woo woo! to? We went to a brewery and met our very first friend in California. His name is Mayor. There is a beach here called Pacific Beach, but shortened to PB. And someone asked me, are you a PB beach girl? I'm like, what does that even mean? So I guess I'm gonna find that out.
I'll never go back. It's not my baby. No te queda nude. No te queda nona anymore. I wanna.
We made it all the way to December of 2019, last month of the year. We're going all out. I worked in Los Angeles again on the winter vintage fashion event, the same one that I did in September. I also flew back to Minnesota for the holidays, which was good to see my family and friends again. We also went to a dog parade where people dressed up their dogs in holiday costumes. And we also went to a holiday boat parade where people light up their boats with lights. To wrap up the year, I just want to say I am very grateful that I was able to travel and work on tons of fashion projects, and it's very exciting to move to a new city. It's just a very great growth period for me. What is 2020 gonna bring? We'll find out. 2020. 2020 vision. Goodbye 2019. See you later. Catch you on the next flight to 2020.